everyone, it's Tammy, and today I'm here to talk about inks for our 2-minute Tuesday tip. And the best way to store your ink pads, if you don't know, is to have the pad stored upside down. So what does that do? That makes sure that the ink is at the ready when you are ready to stamp. So that means it's at the top of the pad when you're stamping your stamp. So you'll get the most coverage, the best coverage, even coverage every time. And it also helps the stamp ink from drying up. There were studies done that showed that ink that settled to the bottom would dry out faster than ink that had been allowed to come to the top for whatever reason. So anyway, there are lots of different brands of ink, and I have a few that you here to show you. There's some that have flip tops like this. There's some where the top just comes off like this. And my favorite is the Stampin' Up! Ink pads that are sold exclusively through Stampin' Up! And I know that I'm a demonstrator, so I'm a little partial to it, but these were my favorite inks even prior. And there's a couple reasons why. One, the lid stays on with it. It does not get separated. You can't lose the lid. You won't know where it is. It doesn't flop around when you're trying to use it, so you don't have to hold it back with your pinky to try to make it work, or it doesn't fit. It doesn't not fit in small places because this ink lid is sitting in its way. But one of the best things about it is that it automatically stores the ink pad upside down when you have it stored right side up. So it looks like you put them in, or it doesn't, you put them, you store them like this, and it looks like it's right side up, and it is. But the ink itself, if you can tell, is stored upside down, because when you flip it over to use it, you are actually moving it so that it's on the top. All of these others, to get the ink pad to be on the top like it should be when you're storing it, you have to turn them upside down like this. Stampin' Up! Is the only company that I'm aware of that has their ink already made exactly like it should be, so that the pad is upside down for you when you store it in an upright manner. And let's face it, we all like to store things like this. It's harder to find when they're upside down, or when you're trying to get them out or whatever. These are, in my opinion, the worst. I can't stand the lid flip-flopping around, but this is what I had when I got them. So when, you know, I don't repurchase any of these, but if it still has ink in it, I might still use it. But those are my least favorite. These are by far my favorite. So that's the tip for today. Thank you. Bye-bye.